EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Music City. Welcome to Nashville, Tennessee, and Nissan Stadium on the shores of the Cumberland River. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Tennessee Titans. Welcome to the booth. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. We are set for a good one. Off we go from Nissan Stadium. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's going to air one out right away. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
So something they teach these defenders, especially in the secondary, Mike, is to trust your eyes. Don't panic, don't overcommit until you see where that ball is being thrown. And it's a great example here of the defender just trusting those eyes, breaking on the ball, and he almost comes away with the pick.
They'll run. It's the rookie from Alabama. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
A gain of 8 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Three plays in and a test. It's 3rd and 2. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here. He's going to have that 1st down. Gain of 6 as they convert on 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. Devontae Sweat, he gets in for the sack. It took a while, but that is his 1st on the year.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Now he takes off. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback, just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He's got a receiver. It's Addison. A pickup of 12 yards. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
A gain of 4 as he's taken down. From the 32-yard line now, here's second down and 6. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. It'll be a short pickup down to the 31. Big lineman Aleem McNeil ends the play there. Ninth play of this opening drive, trying to keep it going here on third down. He'll drop to throw. Open man, left side, he's got it. And he's in! Touchdown Buccaneers. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year.
It seems across the league, Mike, that there's really two types of teams off the bye. There's the teams that are still on vacation, and it takes them a little while to get back into playing shape. And then there's the teams that come out hot. And I'm not sure anyone really understands how to handle the bye better than others, but for this unit here, that is probably as good as they could have hoped. They had a clear plan, well executed. Now they have the ability for the rest of the game to play with a lead.
Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Defense held to no gain.
27-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up second and 9.
Ball on the 27. Here's second down and 9. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Open right side is a Okonkwo. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 5.
Here we go. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Go.
Back to throw. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
That's good. For the Titans. First down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Come 19.
He'll look to throw. That caught Tony Pollard. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
That's a great example of just the range that this linebacker has to be able to not only react quick enough to realize that running back was a threat to the flat, but to be able to have the speed to get there and bring him down for no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Ready? 60 bison, 60 bison.
They'll look to throw again. They swung out wide to Spears. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
Now on 3rd and 2, that is intercepted. Picked off by Jerome Baker.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ball game. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back.
Now flags fly. Looked like someone got going early, and it's going to turn into 1st and 15.
Ready? Here we go. Mikey, 19.
The drive will start on the ground. Down the sideline, past the 40. And he will score. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Well, on one sideline, you're ecstatic. You couldn't have dreamed up a better start. 2 drives, 2 long touchdowns. But then across the field, they've got to answer some hard questions. They've got to figure out exactly what they're doing wrong defensively. Because if there's one thing in the NFL, you cannot give up big plays, and you especially can't give up big plays for touchdowns.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Let's go. 18 Rattler, 18, 70 Lion. Ready?
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Gonna look deep, looking for more. And this will be incomplete.
So I don't hate the decision, Mike, but it just feels like you put a little too much air on that ball. It just took that ball way too much time to get to the open receiver. And when you hang a ball that long, the defenders at this level are just going to break and attack on that ball. And he's lucky that didn't end up going back the other direction.
He's going to be a little short of the first down there. He's up to the 45-yard line.
3rd down.
They'll try and run here with Spears. And he will have a Titans first down, maybe by about a yard, as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. That one too far out in front to be brought in, and it's incomplete. Tony Pollard, the intended receiver, out of the backfield. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Now they'll set up to throw. The reception for Rondale Moore. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
That's good for Titans. First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll look to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jacob Harris.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend. But as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. We are through 1. 14-0 is our score. We're back in Music City after this. On to the 2nd Buccaneers in possession of the football. They're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. They'll stick with him again. And he'll take this up past the 40. Pick up a 5.
It's a gain of 6. And it's
3rd down. 3 to go. They'll look to set up the screen here. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass.
It's 4th down.
That's taken in. And he is going to have a Bucs 1st down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the 4th down conversion.
Oftentimes in the NFL, Mike, blitzing a good quarterback can kind of be feast or famine, because what you do is you actually speed up their process of identifying the open target. So in this case, it's an underneath safety outlet, but the reason he went there so fast is because he was triggered to that target from the blitz.
And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
A 7-yard pickup.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 3. An RPO quickly into the hands of Waddle. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. The defense was right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the 1st down.
So on these play calls, Mike, on 3rd and inches, typically how it goes is we're going to try to take a shot, then there's a medium zone option, and then the last resort is just pick up the 1st down with something underneath and get that fresh set of downs. So in this case, he settles for the underneath throw, but it's still enough to pick up the 1st down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. They'll look to throw yet again. Open man, the tight end, straight down the field. And they're going to be... up right around the 10-yard line. Give them 27, and it's 1st and goal.
Let's go.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. This one caught right side by Knox.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Ball right on the 5-yard line, second down and goal.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles. Let's go. Let's go.
Up the middle they go. Hard running, close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short.
And after putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. That would feel like a pretty big win on a drive that's largely been dominated by the offense.
Half yard, that's all they need on this third and goal.
Go.
They'll try to run this one in. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Touchdown, Tampa. His second touchdown of this first half. No problem there on the extra point, and the Buccaneers will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. The drive starts. It's a carry by Pollard. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
At the 26-yard
Well, it's been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Warriors 70. Buffalo 8.
On third down, they'll throw from the gun. He lays out and makes a spectacular catch. Here's 1st and 10.
It's a pickup of 46 yards. And the Titans first down. 1st and 10 at the 20.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. To the left side, into the hands of Moore. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 20-yard line.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
A loss of 6.
That last
Brings up
sack
3rd
is
down
exactly
and
why
8.
defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive, and what once looked like a promising drive, following that sack, looks a little bit different now.
They need 8 as they come up for third down.
Here we go. Here we go. Like it. Check. Go street. Hey, smash. Check go.
Here comes the screen to Spears. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark.
4-yard gain.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on 4th down. Throwing now from the gun. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be 1st and goal.
Here we go.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
They'll run here. It's Pollard. Marked down at the 6.
Jacob Parrish on the tackle. A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal.
Now here's 2nd and goal.
Tag. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
He'll drop to throw. Headed left. Touchdown Titans. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year.
You know, we spend so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end in the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the 1st half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And this will be a Bucs 1st down as he's up to the 45-yard line. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the 2nd quarter clock. Now, faking the give, sending it deep for Waddle. That is hot. What a throw. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
These are the plays that when you look back, Mike, they ultimately decide the outcome of the game. There's no time left on the clock. All they're trying to do is take a shot into the end zone. You've got to get depth. You've got to have guys that can go up and high point and compete for the ball. And you've just got to knock this ball down and go into halftime.
So, we are at halftime. Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Very one-sided 1st half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. A return now from the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's complete to DK. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big one there to start the 2nd half.
down.
It's a gain of 34.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Cowboy 80.
A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in, and that'll go down as an incompletion.
You could see the quarterback, once he got the snap, he was looking for any seam, any daylight, but nothing materialized, and he's fortunate he got back to the line of scrimmage.
Come 19. Come 19.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Go. Check go.
Back to throw. That one on target to Moore. And he will score! Elijah Moore. Touchdown, Tennessee.